stream. I am Mike, the Ranger 92308, coming at you live. And real quick, give my disclaimer. As always, I am Mike the Ranger 92308. My channel is intended for PG-13, which means no drama, no cussing, respect the host, the mods, and the guests. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying it. Awesome to see everybody today. All is welcome. Just like I said, new rules I had to make because of YouTube. But I will enforce them. No questions asked. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Sexy. Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing my streams a little different now because I'm doing good. I am relaxing. I just decided to do it different now because of all the things going on. With YouTube, I could only stream with my phone in an upright position as opposed to this way. I can still see the chat. Everybody can read the chat and talk. And then, you know, ooh, your daughter's in my prayers then. My mom's had pancreatitis and my sister too. Thank you. Yeah, your daughter is in my prayers then because I know that is really severe pain, so definitely in my prayers. But yeah, definitely I'll keep her in my prayers then. No problem. One thing I love to do is I am a prayer warrior first and foremost. You know, that's why I always do my intro, and I'm gonna start doing a thing in the description for it, you know. She had it for, wow. My sister started to get them after, and up till she was pregnant, she never was a diabetic. Well, she got gestational diabetes. Hey, Donovan. Donovan, I need you to do me a favor and send me an email, if you would, at ranger92308@gmail.com. Because that thing is I want to go with you on December 1st. So if you send me an email, I'll type back my phone number for you, if you would, please. Because I really want to go with you on that day. Yeah, because you were talking about that event coming up with the... Yo, Dom, 3434. Good to see you, bro. But definitely too sexy for you. I will keep your daughter in prayer. I was telling you, my sister, until she became pregnant, she never was diabetic. Well, she got what they call gestational diabetic. And since then, she's had, hey, Texas made food, good to see you, thank you for coming in. But since then, she's had pancreatitis twice. And when the pancreas acted up, hey, Carolyn, good to see you, thank you for coming in. When the pancreas acted up, her sugar level went from 120 to 450 within a matter of a half hour. Yeah, so it went from 120 to 450 in a matter of half hour you know, because we're at urgent care, and they said get her to the ER now. And from going from urgent care to the ER, it shot up that quick. Hi, TMC family. Thank you for coming in and hitting that thumbs up. I'm doing good, Texas Made Food. I was just talking to Too Sexy for You, and she said that her daughter is in the hospital with pancreatitis, so I'll definitely keep her in prayer. Yeah, Sexy Too Much for You. Definitely keep her in prayer. Yeah, your kids have had type 2. Oh, yeah. No med, but just exercise and diet. Exactly what my sister has to do now. But she never was a diabetic till she got that, till she, became pregnant, and then she became a diabetic. Yeah, so definitely we'll keep her in prayer. And you, because I know it's got to be hard on you, 'cause no parent likes to see their child suffer. You know, call me crazy, but my four-leggeds are my kids, and I don't like to see them suffering. Oh, Carolyn, she's at the hospital with her daughter right now. Yeah, I never had high blood pressure until I had her. Yeah, that's exactly what happened with my sister. She was never diabetic till she, became pregnant with. Hey, Bozo, good to see you. How you doing? That was awesome gaming, by the way. I'm gonna go back and watch the replay on that. Definitely gonna go back and watch the replay on that. But yeah, Bozo, Sexy Too Much for You. She's at the hospital with her daughter right now with pancreatitis, so we need to keep her in prayer too. Because, yeah, you're welcome. So definitely in our prayers, because, like I said, both you and her, because I know it's hard to be a parent and watch your child suffer, and nothing you can do really except be there for them. But definitely a good day today. I went out today. I'm making a video, and we went out and got a tree for the church, and we cut it down today, and then we transported it back to the church and set up the tree on the stand, and we took it into the church, and we got the lights on it. Tomorrow we're going to decorate it, so I'll be able to show you guys some of that. Oh, you went to Black Friday. How'd it go? At Walmart. Wow, at Walmart. That's the craziest time to go. I like to go the next day or so because you'd be amazed how much stuff is still left over from Black Friday, and they still got the same sales price for them. That's one thing I will say I learned about Black Friday. Oh, nice. There you go. I'll have to check it out. Okay, keep us updated, please. Sexy Too Much for You, please. Keep us updated, because like I said, I'll make sure that goes that I put prayer out tonight. I bet it was crazy, Carolyn. I bet it was. You know, even just going up to go get the trees, we went up to the mountains to get it. Walmart had a good deal, 65-inch for. Wow! That's cool, Bozo. I know after the first, you know, I'm gonna be going back to Walmart to get a tablet. That way I can do my work on my watch hours and stuff. I went to Wheeler Dealer and everything was 10% off. There was 80. Wow. Nice. I'm going to use another phone because it's coming up behind there. So let's see here. And I went to Wheeler Dealer and everything was 10% off. And there was 80-cent eggnog. Nice. There you go. That's cool, Donovan. How do you drink yours, cold or hot? Because I do it either way. And I'll tell you a funny story about that, too. And do you drink it regular, or as some people call it, spiked? I'm just curious, Donovan. But that's a good question. How do you guys like your eggnogs? And I'll tell you a story behind that was funny. But while you guys are typing in, my mom and I love eggnog and cold, nice, and we can drink it either way. And she went up to my grandparents, and my grandfather had 2 gallons of eggnog. And he said, "Yeah, I like eggnog too." So he poured her a glass, and she tasted it and went, "Whoa, this eggnog's bad." And so he dumped it down the sink and, dumped the whole gallon down the sink. And he went and said, "Here, try some of this one." And she went, "Wow, that's just as bad." It was Southern Comfort eggnog. And he dumped 2 of those down the sink before he realized, before she realized that he had spiked her, it was spiked eggnog as they call it, not regular eggnog. He dumped 2 gallons of that down the sink. Hey, Layla and Mia, good to see ya. Bozo, a lot of people were shocked. Yeah, I was too, bro. I was happy to see you gaming though. That was fun watching. I just bounced Super Bowl for the Cats. It bounced off the floor, went all the way up to the ceiling, and bounced off the ceiling fan. Bounced off the dresser and then splat right into the cat's water. Nice. Nice. I bet they love that. But yeah, Bozo, it was great seeing you live today. That made me happy. I was having fun watching you play Super Marvel. I know you were saying it's the Punisher, but I actually was watching, the game more than chat. Yeah, I was enjoying that, watching you open up a can of whoop booty, as I call it. You know. Yeah, I know what you would love, by the way. I know you collect the retro arcade like game systems, Mozo. But I went and picked up a. Have you seen those classic NES HDMI compatible mini NES compatible? I ordered one of those on Amazon, and it has the Mortal Kombat in it. It has Super Mario 1, 2, and 3. It has Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, and Metroid, and a lot of the old games that we liked back in the day, including Sonic the Hedgehog and that. So, if you're laid up and can't be sitting up playing the video game, always get a remote control and play it on TV. You know, and you'd be amazed. I found cords for it. You got your new TV and an old game system. There you go. Well, mine's not a old game system, but I have been playing the NES a lot. You know, and it's cool because I still remember a lot of the tricks. I can make it from level 1 to level 4 on Zelda, or not Zelda. Zelda I've beaten already. I'm going to do it again on a walkthrough for my gaming channel. But on Super Mario, I made it 1 to 4 going through, on the second. You have 1-1 and then 1-2 on the second part of the first level. If you go all the way up to the top and jump across, you can run across and jump down. And then there's 3 holes that you can jump into. Do you remember those? Oh, your Dreamcast. Wow. Now ordered the Sega Mini. I want a raffle. Oh, right on. Cool. But I made it through there, and it was funny because a lot of the kids were trying to get. The deal was I took one down last year for the kids to play, and they were having a challenge where the winner has to get to whoever can get to the highest level. I'm letting the kids play. I said, okay, I want a turn. And I went through and did that and made it to level 4, and they all went, that's cheating. I laughed. I was like, I didn't cheat. It's in the game. But you can imagine they all were like, some of these kids were actually making it to level 3 before, the bad guy, the dragon, or whatever you want to call it, had killed them. But it was funny though, because it's like, I didn't cheat. Wasn't like I did a hack or something. I just knew how to get through the levels quicker. Hey Brooklyn, good to see you, bro. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. But yeah, it was funny because they were all, saying I was cheating, and nope. So yeah, I enjoy the old games. I'm thinking about not after the first of the year, I should say, in January. A lot of my friends on here, like Dom and them, have been saying I need to get into PS4. So I'm still up for debate. You know, I enjoy the games, that's for sure. I had the PS3 and I beaten the Force Unleashed on there and things like that. It was funny because a friend of mine had a bet with me that I couldn't beat the which one was it? Oh, Centurion DX, Pac-Man DX in 24 hours. Well, technically I won the bet, but wouldn't honor his bet because I beat it in 8 hours. He goes, "Well, you didn't beat it in 24 hours. It took you 8 hours." I'm like, you know what? Just goes to show what kind of person you are. Yeah, okay. If you're not willing to stand up for your own words, not a very nice person, put it that way. But I laughed because everybody else was laughing because it only took me 8 hours to beat the entire game, from beginning to end. And I had they call them trophies on the PlayStation. I had all the trophies for him and everything. 100% complete. But it's all good. Yeah, like I said, I enjoy gaming. It's just fun once in a while when you get a challenge like that, to go through with and do it that quick. So yeah, everything, like I said, having a great day today. So glad to see Bozo live today. And I was enjoying watching him play the game. I'm gonna go through and rewatch that because that was cool. Oh, you're welcome, Bozo. Like I said, it was cool watching it. You didn't see my suggestion though. I was saying you had to get one of those. Either they have those sports straps that you can put on your arm and use it as a headband, or else get the GoPro and record your game to help you on your hours. Hey, Kellen, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Thank you for coming in and hitting that thumbs up. But had an exciting day today, Kellen. Don't know if you're going to be in town tomorrow, but they're going to be decorating the tree at church from 1 to 4. Leon and I went and picked it up and then brought it back. We put it in Deb's truck, and Deb brought it back, and we unloaded it and put it in church. So if you're going to feel like doing something tomorrow, come on down to the church. We're going to be decorating the tree. What time they are going to... Yeah, I was just answering that as you said it. Yeah, from 1 o'clock till 4 o'clock down at church. Would love to have your company. Hey, Donovan, you're welcome too. Come on down. We can talk, hang out and have fun. It's a big tree too. Because you guys know how tall Leon is, and Leon had to use a ladder to get up there and put the star up. But I'll be doing a video on that too. So yeah, everything's going good today. Like I said, we went out, got the tree, came back. Of course, mine was the long day today. I went to Gleaners today, volunteered there, and then from there went straight to go get the tree and load it up in Deb's truck. Then we brought it back. So, and didn't get home till 4 o'clock tonight. 4:30, sorry. So it was a long day. But I enjoyed it. Anyone that knows me and Callan and Donovan can tell you right off the back, yeah, I enjoy volunteering. You know, it's funny because I've never been one to just sit around and do nothing. Always working on something, you know. Yeah, Donovan is local. By the way, Donovan, did you see your Calvin? I don't know if you saw it or not yet, but I put the video up on SIO Happening as well as on YouTube for Thanksgiving. Well, Mike, I need to get going so I can. Okay, yeah, you take care of yourself, Bozo. It was great seeing you today. And, like, take it easy, get your rest, drink plenty of fluids, and I'll keep you in my prayers till you're fully healed, bro. Having that cold, and the cold is bad this year. I know a lot of people are catching it. But thank you for stopping in, Bozo. It means a lot. I have a good. Yeah. God bless you, and always may He bless us. Have a good night, bro. Can't wait till church lunch this week. Yeah, I hear you on that, Donovan. Sounds. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not. I don't remember exactly what we're serving this Wednesday, though. In case anyone's curious, Donovan and I both volunteer down at the church. Feeding the high schoolers, and when the middle schoolers can come over, we feed them too. A good healthy lunch on Wednesdays. Used to have a list of what was coming up, but I don't remember what I did with it. But yeah, definitely love to have you down there at the church tomorrow, Donovan. Of course, the whole group's going to be down there, so. And like I said, we're going to, I'll be able to finish that up and put the video out. Sorry, getting re-situated. But put out the video of it tomorrow night. But it's a tall tree, too. Like I said, Leon had to get a ladder to get up there and put the star on top. So that don't tell you how tall the tree is. I think they said it's at least 9 feet tall. But yeah, you saw that one from last year? Well, that one we're going to be doing as well. when we go do that, Donovan, like I said, I'll get your number. If you come down to the church tomorrow or if you email me, I'll give you my number and I can let you know. Then I can text you, hey, this is what's going on, or hey, you can text me, this is what I know. Hey, High Velocity Savage, happy Thanksgiving. It was definitely a long one, that's for sure. I went and took a veggie tray and uh, summer sausage down to the church, but I stayed with the family and had fried turkey, which is turkey put in the fryer. There was fried turkey and roasted turkey, and then there was ham, three different jellos, and mashed tater, and then stuffing, you know, and all around great dinner yesterday, and we had plenty of company, and everybody finally left. The last people to leave was at 10:30, 11 o'clock. Right? I understand that, Billy. Trust me, I understand that, Billy. Remember that National Lampoon Vacation, Christmas Vacation, where I think that's the movie where the girl kept eating and eating, and she was eating so much her buttons were popping off her shirt. That's what I felt like yesterday. Oh, that's right, Donovan. Yeah, no, they had 50 people down there, and they delivered, I think, 15 meals. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I was happy to be able to. And like I said, Leon and them didn't leave. They didn't get home till midnight last night. Everybody was playing the PlayStation down there and having a good time. So, you know, which is cool. But definitely, everybody had a blast down there yesterday. But yeah, high velocity. I know what you mean about overstuff. Yeah, because I did that. I'm not gonna lie. I had two helpings of the fried turkey, which was really good because when you roast the turkey, sometimes it's dry. With the fried turkey, you still have the juice and all that in it. Just like when you smoke one, but they're both delicious. And plenty of leftovers, so plenty of leftovers, so I was thankful for that. We still have we had chocolate pudding pie and apple pie and pumpkin pie and banana cream pie. And then, like I said, we had turkey and ham and mashed taters and gravy and stuffing. And if you went hungry, it was your own fault here. And that's my mom's rule all the time. Growing up, she always said, "You go hungry, that's your own fault. We put the food there." Nice. The stuffing I had yesterday was burnt. Oh, wow. I haven't had burnt stuffing, that's for sure. But I'm glad everything else was good. You know, But like I was saying, we took down summer sausage or beef stick, however you want to call it, and they enjoyed it down there. We had beef stick and all the trimmings you can imagine. But yeah, everything's going good here. I just been enjoying, life as normal. Thought I'd come on and see what everybody's up to and see how everybody's doing. I try and go on live. Probably not going to be continuously every day, but every other day at least, so people know I'm around. Yeah. And besides that, like I said, I enjoy socializing and having fun, and it's funner when you don't have to be the one always talking. All right, take it easy, High Velocity Savage. Thank you for stopping in, bro. Means a lot. I'll catch you the next time you're live, as always. Enjoy your movie. But yeah, Donnie, we can either you can either email me or we can meet up tomorrow. Cause like I said, I got some cool things going on. So how'd it go at your house, Carolyn? Anything exciting going on? Basically told you our night. Okay, you can do it that way. You can do it that way. You know how to get a hold of me on there too, so that'll work. Went shopping all day, wrap presents. Right, I can understand that. It's funny because when I go shopping, I always went in the mall to do my shopping because they'd had those boys and girls clubs, that are trying to raise funds and would let them do the wrapping because I'm not good at wrapping. I, you know, want to be a better gift wrapper, but I'm not good at it. I'll put it this way: I can prepare food better than I can gift wrapping. I'm still learning myself. Right? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to learn, figure it out. And I've even tried it, where you wrap it over, okay, now you cut it. Somehow it still messes up on me. But at least I can say I tried. And when you have kids, they want, yeah, yeah. No, as a matter of fact, when I was laughing because last Christmas we had a elephant gift at a Christmas party, and so everybody said wrap the gift good, and the host of the party just laughed and said, "Okay, we said wrap it good. We didn't mean wrap it in paper bag, aluminum foil, newspaper, clear tape, and then regular wrapping, and then I tied a string around it, and I knotted it." So it was funny. He goes, "I said wrap it good, not wrap it." I started laughing. So, yeah, it had 5 layers of wrapping on it. Well, it was hilarious watching them open it up because they're like, "Okay, they open it. Nope, another layer to go." So, yeah, they told me this time wrap it good, but don't over wrap it. Hey, John, good to see ya. Hey, KB, good to see ya. Don was here a little bit ago. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Nice. You're still. Yeah, I'm doing the same because we had plenty of turkey left over and ham and, like I said, the jellos and the pies and mashed taters and gravies. We even had the little smoky sausages with barbecue. There was some of that left over. I'm finishing off, and plenty of food. There's no question about it. But you always have the leftovers. It's one thing that we learned in this family is that you have Thanksgiving on Thursday, and Fridays is leftover, and Saturdays usually. Sometimes the entire weekend you had leftovers. Just clean out the fridge. Mom would always say. What's up, Donovan? Some reason there wasn't that much left over. Oh wow, Donovan. Yeah, that's a rarity for Thanksgiving. Not much left over. Here we go. Oodles of noodles tonight. There you go, John. That sounds good. Yeah, I understand why, John, but I'm sure you had something for dinner. I can understand your skipping Thanksgiving Thanksgiving. Oh, Carolyn, I don't know if you saw it. If you watched my video, and this is for everybody. If you watched my video from yesterday, The guy Donovan we're talking about, that's him right here. My friend Donovan right here, the local YouTuber. He was actually in the video yesterday. I know KB saw it. That's the Donovan that, you know, was saying he like, thankful for the new Call of Duty game that came out. That'd be Donovan. Which I don't blame him. It's really cool from what I saw so far. You know. Yeah, so now you guys know who Donovan is. And he did a good Thanksgiving video himself. I liked that one yesterday, Donovan. Oh, you just got the new one today? Nice. Nice. So you just got the new Call of Duty today. I know what game KB's gonna be streaming later. If she hasn't, I don't think I've seen you stream yet today. Are you not gonna stream anymore? Or are you just not streaming as much anymore? I'm just curious. I actually enjoyed watching your streams. We had last night we had Deja rolling. Gotcha. But we had Deja rolling because I was in there typing backwards, and then I was typing, things in Spanish and that. And she finally put in the chat, "You guys are just wilding my uh, series over here." Because we had series, like I said, trying to read in Spanish and read backwards, and you know, only I kept saying Alexa, so instead of it saying Alexa, it was going Axela, because it's reading it backwards, Axela. Exactly. But even she was laughing at stuff we were doing in there. But you know me, I like to, you know, have fun, and I even got Marcus doing it. And Marcus and I were just going back and forth with it, and you know, she was playing tennis, and her opponent, she even said her opponent was cheating somehow, and Marcus told her, "Give her a little toe jam, that'll fix her." Oh wait, wrong game. In case anyone's curious, toe jam joke is because she likes to play UFC. Kick her upside the head, toe jam. Just don't say, "Hey Google." It always messes. Oh really? You just made me say it. John, did you type that in there on purpose? That was funny, actually. Hopefully I didn't mess you up, but yeah, we were having fun in there just harassing, her voice, the voice thing on there. But she was doing pretty good on the tennis game. I was enjoying it. You know, and she got all the way to the top, and I'm hoping she didn't stream the last of it today because she said she'd probably do it today, and I was like, I haven't seen a notification of her going on today, but I was like, oh man, Okay, Carolyn, thank you. Here and listening, gotcha. But yeah, she got all the way to the final round, or the final person in the final round, and then she ended the stream. And I was like, oh man. Always she reminded me of, how you get to a certain part in the program, and it said, to be continued. You either have to wait for the next day or for the next week. That's what she pulled on us. But that's okay, because like I said, we were all having fun in there. Definitely having fun in there last night. Marcus, myself, OG was in there, and Nerd Alert was in there. Who else? Nerd Alert, OG, Marcus, myself. You know, but we're just having fun. But I'm hoping to see her finish the game because that was really cool. Well, I will say this though, KB. If I do get a PS4, you are going to have to stream sometime because I'd love to get in that sibling rivalry that we have on GTA. I think those are hilarious when you guys do that. You know, when you and Meg and the guys get, going, it's fun to watch. That's why I call it the sibling rivalry because it's you and Meg versus Dom and Vaughn. I thought it'd be really funny, but I doubt she ever will get key in on it. You know, that'd be really cool. So yeah. So anybody else doing anything exciting for this weekend? Basically told everybody what mine is. Tomorrow I go set up, decorate the Christmas tree down at church, and then of course Sunday, it's church, and gonna try and hook up with Donovan and see if we can't go to the event he's got that he's going to. Oh, right on. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that Gleaners ain't doing it this year. We even had people stopping by today when they saw Leon at church and asked if we were doing it. Have to go, but oh, you're going back to New Hampshire again? Oh wow, John. Shopping in a football game. Nice. There you go. Football games are fun. Which team, if you don't mind me asking, Carolyn? To see, really don't have a college one, but I know USC is a good team. But if you ask me about my football one, is 49ers. I've been a 49er fan ever since Joe Montana played. Put it that way. Yeah, it can be, Major. How are you? Black, yeah, Black Friday can be the devil. Yeah, I can understand that. I took it easy today. That's why you saw the name of the chat. The name of the chat. Come hang out with the Ranger and avoid the Black Friday traffic. Because there was plenty of that out today. Your son team won Thanksgiving game this year. Nice. It's the two schools in my city. They play every year. Right on, John. Congrats on your son. You know what? They actually are a good team this year. Especially since they got rid of Colin Kaepernick. That was the biggest blunder they ever did. I'll say that. You know, because that's why Jim Harbaugh and all those players left. It's because, you know, Colin Kaepernick got too cocky and the management at 49er Stadium told Jim Harbaugh he could not tell Kaepernick what to do and leave him alone. And he's like, no, if he ain't doing it right, I'm not going to let him do it. And they're like, yeah, you are. And he went, fine, I'll quit. And that's when him and five players actually quit the 49ers. But thankfully, they got good players this year. So we'll see what happens this year. They've been doing good so far. Yeah, Patriots. Although I'll say they're doing good, but I still hope my team beats them just because I really didn't like, you know, don't get me wrong, I like people, but I wasn't happy with Tom Brady because, it's like, he said, oh, I didn't know the balls were deflated in that Super Bowl. It's like a cop saying, I didn't know my gun wasn't loaded. You know the football. You know how it's supposed to feel. You know how it, you know, you would know if it was off. I mean, that's like a cashier can tell the difference just by feel for the most time from a counterfeit to a real bill because they're dealing with the dollars all the time, or not cashiers, the bankers. You know, they're dealing with cash all the time. They know something don't feel right about this money. He knew something was wrong with that football. And yet they still use deflated balls out there on that Super Bowl game. So I really wasn't pleased with Tom Brady. I'm like, you know what? You claim to be a professional, but you cheated. You know, and that's one thing I will say I always thought of him. Yeah, I know we are, John. I know we are. You know, I will say that you're right. You're right on that one, though. I think Peyton Manning and us are the same age, too. Can't cheat in football. We catch you. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like I was talking the other day about on one of my streams about that player that had hit Mitch McConaughey, the Steelers quarterback. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but he actually, at the end of the game, ripped the helmet off of Mitch McConaughey's helmet off of him at the end of the game and bashed him in the face with the helmet. And when people asked him, why'd you do that? He goes, it is what it is. Mitch McConaughey was bleeding out of the ears and stuff because he had a skull fracture. And then a week later, he's like, oh, he called me the N word. I'm sorry, but don't you think he should have said that at the beginning if he really did it? Or is he just coming up with an excuse now that he knows I may be coming up on some serious charges? I mean, he's suspended for the rest of the season. The guy that hit Mitch like he did. Possibly indefinitely, the NFL said. I hope it is indefinitely, you know. But to, come up with an excuse a week later for it, I don't think he really called him the N word. I think that guy used that excuse after he realized how severe of trouble he was in. And Mom always even said, arguing is acceptable, hitting each other is not. I mean, come on, everybody taunt other players in football. That's not an excuse to rip their helmet off and try killing them with it. And basically that's what that player did. He used that helmet as a deadly weapon. He could be charged with assault with a deadly weapon, and he probably should be. To just pass the word, to the next player, hey, this is going to happen to you if you go and rip someone's helmet off and try bashing their head in with it. You're going to go to jail for, you know. And I even said, I said, do you know, put the icing on the cake for that if they do press charges he gets arrested? If the officers look him straight in the face and go, it is what it is. Because that was his exact comeback when they were interviewing him. Warren, I can't remember his last name, but they said, how do you feel about what you did out there on the field? He goes, it is what it is. Yeah, slap the cuffs on him and say it is what it is. I bet you he won't think it's that funny. I unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't care what team you are on. I never, even my own team. If they mess up, I'll say, yeah, they screwed up. You don't bash someone's head in with their own helmet. you're playing ball in your 30s or 40s. Yeah. Oh, I know it's a game, John. But the game was already over when he ran up and ripped the guy's helmet off, and then, I mean, literally ripped the helmet off and then hit him in the face with it. The game was already over. They, stopped at that point. And then a big, huge hoorah broke out after that, but the game was already over when he ripped him off his helmet, ripped his helmet off of it, and, bashed his face in with it. That's the only reason I'm like, yeah, but it is a game, you're right. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My bad. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Cat attack. Sorry about that. Cat grabbed a cord. But yeah, he did. He actually just ripped the helmet off after the game was over and did it. And that's the only reason that I was like, wow. Yeah, I'm good. My cat just grabbed the cord and there went the phone. I'm good. That's why I said, whoop. It happened. But yeah, so I enjoyed the game. Don't get me wrong. It was a great game. That's what stunned everybody at the end of it. It was like, what happened? The game was over. Yeah, they do that. They love to hang around you and hang on you. And several times, John, yeah, I know you've seen it too, where my cats are like, excuse me, I'm the center of attention. Not looking at your phone, look at me. Because they're like that. But that's okay, I love my cat. And I spoil them, there's no question about it. I spoil my chihuahuas as well. They're my four-legged kids. But yeah, but I'm glad to hear everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And I know you're traveling again. You spoil your cat, yeah, but she will scratch. Yeah, mine does that too. I don't know why. She will whine for affection, and you start petting her, and all of a sudden she'll wrap her claws around and start biting your hand. You're like, what is wrong with you, crazy cat? And I talked to other cat owners, and they go, you know what? Mine do it too. Temperamental. I'm like, yeah, I guess. But I'm trying to break her of doing that. They only turned a year in October, so they're still kids. They say until, at least with dogs, they say until they're 3 years old to treat them as a juvenile because that's pretty much their mentality. And so I don't know with cats if that's the same way, but mine has just turned a year in October, so they're still a kid at heart, still learning. My four-legged kids are better than my... Yeah, but I've seen them also argue back, too. It's funny. There's some hilarious videos I have of, people are always, oh, if you don't want to, if you want an animal that, you don't want someone that will talk back to you, get an animal. And see, and that's the other thing I laughed about, because I was even joking about with my brother and my sister. Their kids are now growing up, and they all moved out. My four-legged kids will live with me their entire life. Which I mind. I don't mind. I love my four-legged kids. You know, sorry, oh, you had to let yours outside when she scratched you in the face, but she's feeds her every day and still love. Oh yeah, still love on her. Definitely. Yeah, some cats scratch you even when you're even when you do give them attention and also bite. Yeah, mine do too. Matter of fact, when mine start to bite, one of the things I learned to do is tap them on the nose. If they start to bite, you tap them on the nose and go, no. Usually she'll stop. Now, there has been times where she actually wrapped her paws around my arm and start, kicking like a rabbit, only she's scratching. And I'd have to spray her with the squirt bottle and then she'd stop. Mine gradually coming. Yeah, can't have that. No. With your grandbabies coming, no, you can't have that. And you shouldn't have to put up with that. I mean, even my mom put it this way. Would I put up with that type? Yeah, well, not just my mom, but others even said, would you put up with that from a kid? No. Then why would you put up with that for your four-legged? Good point. You know, my oldest cat has always been the nicest kitty, but I moved my wife's stuff and looked for some important papers, and she attacked me like crazy. Oh, wow. Blood everywhere. It was moving my wife's stuff. My cat misses her. Yeah, yeah. I know it sounds sad, but I can understand it, John, because my black and tan one, I'm sure you guys have seen her in my videos and stuff. When I had to put my other one down 3 years ago, she's really dainty. She was like, hi. Yeah, I mean, literally, that's how she was. But after I had to put the other one down, she went haywire. She just run up, would be going for a walk, and all of a sudden she'd run up and attack an elderly person. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with her? I said, I just had to put Chico down because he had a massive heart attack. He was wheezing and then he would cough to get it out. Well, I said, I just had to put him down, and now I'm afraid something's gonna happen to her because, she attacks the wrong person. They call a law. Off she goes. Well, Mom said, no. What's happening is, and she don't know what's going on right now. She said, right now you're an emotional wreck. She's an emotional wreck, and nobody's in control. So, Mom had to step in, you know, and be the enforcer. And after Mom stepped in that second time, finally she goes, Michael, the only way you're going to get her back in control is you're going to have to be the enforcer. Sure enough, next time I'm out walking with her, she went to go after someone else, and I, gave her the 2 fingers on her butt and yelled at her, Peta Mahita. She looked at me, and I was like, no. Ever since, have not attacked another person. But it was because there was that someone needed to be alpha, and nobody knew who was alpha until I finally showed that I am alpha. You know, now my cat Sweet is all outside. Yeah, Grandma had a cat. Donovan said my grandma had a cat, and sometimes it would bite and hiss it. Oh wow, and leave. That's crazy. Yeah, John, but I understand it stinks that your cat did that, but like I said, I can understand because after I lost Chico, and Chico was the alpha. My dad even got him a leash that was too cool because he was 6 pounds, 6 ounce Chihuahua, but he'd stand up to a pit bull, you know. And so Dad got him a leash that said "bad to the bone." It even had dog bones on it, you know. I think my cat didn't like young kids. Oh, she attacked the neighbor's kids too. Wow. Still have a cat sleeping on my back, one on my pillow, and one on my legs. Yep. I have, yeah, exactly. It's funny because my cat will go upstairs and sleep with my mom. And they like to go outside during the day, but I try and get them in at night because we have possums up here. And possums aren't the nicest things at times. Well, yeah, I know that about autocorrect, Carolyn. She, when I kept trying to get him to come in, and I'm shaking the treat thing and everything. And finally, after about an hour trying to get them to come in, my mom goes walking out there and goes, Kimber, if you want to sleep with me tonight, you better get in here. She walked right in the house. I'm like, I've been out there for hours shaking the treat thing trying to catch her. But look who she sleep with at night. My mom. But it was funny though, because that's all she said, and the cat ran in the house. Okay, I'm here. They're stubborn. It's funny because I'll go upstairs because we have a 2-story house, and if you're walking up the steps or even walking down the steps, the cats will reach through the bars, on the stair rail, and swat at you, want you to box with them. I was gonna get her declawed, but that's inhumane. Yeah, yeah, and on the other hand, I would question, okay, why does she not like these kids? Because you know, it takes a lot for an animal not to like someone. And I can say that because I've even had people that have had, as they call them back in the day, junkyard dogs that didn't like nobody. they'd walk up to me and let me pet them. After being there for a day or so, because even like these people named their dog Meat, and it would walk up and let me pet. It would walk up, put its head on my lap, and I'd start petting it. So if your cat's really nice to everybody but the kids, what are the kids doing to it that you don't know about? That's the one thing I would wonder. Possums are good for the environment. They eat ticks and can't get rabies because they have too low of a body temperature. Wow, I did not know that about possums. Nice. Well, didn't know that about possums, but I do know that the possums don't want anything to do with our doxy or the cats or our chihuahuas. If one kid hurts her, she won't trust any kid. Exactly. Exactly, Carolyn. You know, and that's just it. That's why I would wonder, you know, why doesn't she trust these kids? You know what I mean? What did they do? And she may not trust them, but she probably trusts, one of your relatives' kids. Kids that are related to you. If she does, yes, they don't play dead, they play possum. Exactly, John. But if she does, then okay, these kids did something to your cat. You know, they did something to her. If so, that would be the other thing. I'll tell you what, I did not know that. Did you know that possums hiss like a snake? Check me out when they were hissing at, the doxy. Not letting her back in the house, though she stays outside and has friends that love it. Nice. There you go. And you know what? That cat is one of the things I learned about cats is they are territorial. It's like when we moved from Texas up to Oregon, I had to leave my two cats behind because cats are territorial. If you move them out of that environment, first time they get out of the house, they'll run back to where they used to live or attempt to. And it took us 4 days by vehicle to get up here. There's no way our cats would have made it from here back to Texas. But that's okay because they stayed there and they are well spoiled still down there. I was talking to the neighbors and they said those two cats are always, you know, in and out of the house there, and it's like good. It was hard to leave them behind, because I spoiled them, but I left them behind and they're happy. That's all that matters to me, you know. If I would have taken them with me, it would have been selfish, especially since I'm not gonna lie, I tried, and one of them escaped, and the other one did meows and meowed until I finally looked and said, it'd just be cruel to take one when they're both sisters and they'd be safer together than apart. And it'd just be selfish to take one and leave the other one behind, so I let the second one out of the cage and let it go. You know. Yeah. You hear them screaming it sometimes at night, Donovan? Yeah, I've heard those too. I've heard those too. But that's okay. That's why we spoil them, because they're like four-legged kids. Hey, good to see you. How you doing, Steel Wood Riders? Nice. You went to Winterfest. Right on. I love animals, and John Condude for getting it. Kudos for getting a house to keep them. Yeah. Oh, you bought a house because you couldn't find a place that would take cats? Nice, John. You have my kudos on that. Big time. And making a pizza. Nice. Well, guys, I hate to cut you short, but my battery's saying it's 10%, and I've been on for an hour and a half. Appreciate it and had a great time, but, yeah, I just don't want to all of a sudden have, everybody going, what happened? But the battery is almost dead, so enjoyed everybody's company. I hope everybody had a great night tonight. Donovan, I hope to see you tomorrow. We'll talk down there. Carolyn, John, thank you for hanging in there and having fun talking with me. Like I said, there's so much I learned and so much of, I love sharing with you guys and appreciate you always. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. You guys be safe and I will catch you on the next chat. And as always, don't be a stranger to the ranger. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.